Welcome to the foreclosure funnel system, Rabbitsign authorization to release form demo. This demo is going to be about how to complete this form with you and the seller and the information required. Your authorization to release form is highly required to move into getting your deal closed. This will help with lender negotiations and speaking with any assigned lawyers for your subject property. So at this step, it's important to make sure you request a mortgage statement from the seller before getting to this point. The information required that you would need is the homeowner's last four digits of their social security number, the loan number, the lender's address and contact information, and finally, verifying the seller's outstanding debt. This debt will come in handy for review on day 7 of the process. Typically, all this information could be found on that mortgage statement, so make sure you get the mortgage statement before signing this authorization form and sending it to the seller. Let's get started. So now we're going to do the authorization to release form. Same setup, but here we're going to change this to actually going to say authorization and release form. Scroll down, seller's name, seller's email address, and then you're going to hit next. So in order to obtain this information, part of the conversation you have with the seller is going to be about you collecting their bank statement and or having them go to their dashboard or log into their account and download a copy and send a PDF to you. And once you get that PDF information, then you'll be able to send out the authorization to release form to them for them to sign, because there's information on that paper that you're going to need to collect in order to have all the information necessary that the lender expects you to have. So let's say you're on the phone call with the seller and the seller says, yes, I've signed off on the option agreement. Cool. Now we need you to send a copy of your bank statement to verify your debt. They'll send you the copy. Once you get it, you should receive it by email. It usually takes like 10, 15 minutes for them to download it and then email it to you. Then once you get a hold of it, you're going to take that information and you're going to start filling in the blanks here. So we're going to switch back to me again. You're going to put in the date. Whoops, 06/17/2026. You're going to put in the lender or service name. So like it might be like the lender's name, which is Loan Care or something like that, right? Loan Care LLC or Loan Care Inc. And then on that piece of paper, you're also going to find the loan number. So whatever the loan number is, then you just put in the address, right? Whatever property address is listed there. Oh, yep. So whatever property address is there, plus the zip code, state, all that good stuff. Then scrolling down, this is going to be you. We, the undersigned borrower, hereby authorize the above named lender, its agents, successors, and assigned to release all information regarding our loan account to the following designated third party. And then this is where you start filling in your information. So you're going to put your name. You're going to put your company name. You're going to put your phone number. And then you're going to put your email address. Cool. And then scrolling down, this is going to be where you're going to put the borrower's information, which is just the borrower's printed name. So it'd be like Marianne Smith, whatever her name is, complete name, her last four digits of her social security numbers, which you will have to ask for. So that goes there. And then you're just going to leave a spot for them. You're going to switch back to seller, and then seller's going to sign here. So there's an additional section down here, which is to add another co-borrower if there's two people on that mortgage statement or there's two people involved on that property in that deed. You'll usually just have to add their name as well, too, and do the same steps. And we also have a notary acknowledgement, because some of the loan companies that we reach out to or some of the lenders that we reach out to, I usually specify over the phone, like, hey, does it need to be notarized? If I already got this signed already, I'll leave this blank. But once I call them, like, hey, yeah, I have an authorization to release. I'm speaking on behalf of the borrower, etc. Does it need to be notarized? If they say no, that's fine. You could just send this as is. If they say yes, it needs to be notarized, then you just have to pay for that notary and get that signature. But other than that, you're all good to go. And then you'll be able to send this out to the seller. The seller signs off. And then your next step will be to make that phone call to the lender and then get the official payoff statement requested. And that usually takes about 5 to 7 business days. Thank you for watching this demo. Be sure to watch the following Rabbitsign demos that will help you also in completing your A, B, and BC contracts for day 7. As always, if you need any help, please reach out to me at 814-831-9853. Happy to help you in closing more deals. Catch you next time.